Hello everyone, good evening. Today I'm going to show you how you can download and install Java into your system and also download Eclipse and install it into your computer, and how does anyone can use both Java and Eclipse IDE to run Selenium test scripts. Let's see what we are going to do today. I'm going to show you. Let me uh, chalk it out. First, we are going to download and install JDK. JDK means Java Development Kit, JDK, and then we are going to set up environment variable, actually variables, then going to download and install Eclipse IDE. IDE means Integrated Development Environment. Then fourth step, we are going to create a Java project in Eclipse IDE. Then going to write some test scripts to automate browser using Selenium with Java. Then I'm going to use some commands in Selenium. Then finally we are going to execute the test scripts. All right, so there's 7 steps we are going to do today. I hope you will enjoy it. And from today I'm going to discuss Selenium with Java from scratch to intermediate level. Okay. Let's first download and install JDK into our machine. So we have to open the Google, go to google.com and just write download JDK 8. Okay. I want to download JDK 8 because I like it. This is my personal preference, but if you want to use 9, 10, 11, the latest version, you can use them. Okay, I click on this link, the first link, and just accept the license. Okay, then choose which software you want to download according to your system environment. Okay. Say for example, if your computer is Windows 64, choose this one. If it is 32 bits, choose this one. If your computer is Mac operating system, choose this one. If you are using Linux, then use this one. I'm using Windows 64. Now, if you are new to uh, all this technology, how you can check what system type your computer is, just go to control panel, then click on system and security, then click on system, and here you can check system type is 64-bit operating system. Okay. Excuse me. And many ways you can check it. You can just go to your this computer or my computer, right button click and go to property. Thus you can also check. Excuse me. Still I have bad cold. I'm sorry. Sometimes I have to cough. So when I have to cough, I will just pause the video and please excuse me. I'm taking cough drop. Okay. So we have already checked our system type. My computer system type is operating system is 64-bit. So I'm going to download 64-bit Windows, this software. Just click and it's going to be downloaded. Okay. Those who are um, not involved in uTest, those who are not uTester, let me tell you something about uTest. uTest is one of the largest, not one of it is the largest platform where 400 and more than 50,000, 450,000, more than 450,000 testers around the world, testers and test engineers, automation engineers, and cybersecurity testers like pen testers. They are cybersecurity experts. They are working together in a platform from home, wherever you are, wherever people are. They are working online from their computer from home. And uTest providing all supports, all kind of training to become software tester. Isn't it amazing? Yes, it is. And anyone who are interested, nobody cares about your degree. Nobody cares whether you have bachelor degree or master degree or PhD degree. Nobody cares about it. Just what you can do, mm, you can go to www.babulnokrek.com. Click here, navigate to my website. Okay, it's my home on internet. Okay, then go to my lab. Over here, you can just click here and join with uTest, and you will be directly connected with me as I'm going to be your um, host, if affiliate. Okay. Put some information here, then just go to next location and give some more information, maybe your phone number, your email address, your date of birth. Then just sign up. Then you have to verify your email address. Then just log in. Log into uTest and just start reading um, start reading articles, you know, more than 450,000 testers, test engineers, automation test engineers. They are writing articles, sharing their knowledge, you know, um, Some of them are creating video tutorials. If you go to my status, you will find tons of information on test automation, um, especially Selenium with Python. There is from beginning to intermediate level course that is free. Definitely, if you want to even learn more advanced level of framework, you can just contact with me, and we provide bootcamp training, on weekends. Okay, and from today we are going to also provide beginners to intermediate level Selenium with Java training. Okay, I think it has been downloaded. Just click here and you can find, click on articles and you will find tons of articles, resources, priceless resources here from expert uTesters, uTest engineers. There are gold testers, the top testers in the world, and they are suggesting you how to proceed, from where to start, and start making some very great income from wherever you are living. It doesn't matter. Okay, so um, almost 200 countries people, those who are testers in the world, they are working together. It's amazing community to share your learning experiences. We can exchange our expertise to each other, and thus we can contribute to the world community to build better web application, and thus we are contributing actually to um, build uh, the mother earth a better living place for our next generation. Okay, it has been downloaded. Let's go, just click on show folder, and Java is here. Now what I want to do, I have another Java here. Just I want to delete one of them. Okay, either one. Then first what you can do, you can check, go to CMD and press enter, then write Java space version, and you see Java is not recognized as an internal or external command, operable program, or batch file, because Java is not in our machine, not in our system, not in our computer. So what we have to do, I just exit, then I have to install it and configure it and make it available to work with Java. Okay, so I just double click, or you can also right button click, then run as administrator, and click yes. Do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Yes. So I'm executing the Java file. Software has already been installed on your computer. Okay, it's already installed. It's updating. If it is not installed, it's installed because I think I didn't um, uninstall it. But not a problem. The same way you have to install it. Okay. no problem at all. Then just go and click on close because successfully installed. All right, now when you install, please notice very carefully where the software is being installed. I know usually the software are installed in operating system C drive, okay, and usually it goes to program files or program files 86, usually goes here, and let's check, and Java is here, okay, and we can also check program files 86. Google is sorry, Java is not here, rather it is in program files here, okay. So double click on Java folder, and you will find Java runtime and JDK. Java runtime is in build. You don't need to take the path. It will be there. Um, so what do you have to do? You have to take this path. Double click, then take this path. Okay, take this path. Copy it. I copy it. Just Control A, then Control C, or you can just right button click and copy, not a problem. Then go to your control panel, or go to your computer, my computer or this computer. uh, then click on system security, then click on system, then click on advanced system setting. Now what we are doing, we are going to set up environment variables. Okay, we are configuring now. We download it, we install, and now we are going to set up environment variable. So this is environment variable here. Advanced system settings, click, double click, and this is system properties, and environment variable is right here. Okay, just click here and you will see environment variables here. This part is a user variable for the computer. Name of my computer is Theta. Okay, and this is system variable. Actually, we have to give the path to the system variable, and if you want to provide the path into user variable, you can put it here, but it's not necessary really. But we can put it here, no problem at all, right? But not necessary, I told you. So what we have to do, first we have to click on new, and new system variable will pop up. So we have to create it. I will write Java underscore home. Okay, this is variable name. I name it Java underscore home, and please note, look very carefully, Java underscore home, all are in capital cap. Okay, then just paste the value here. Value of what? Value of JDK, the file path. Okay, variable value. Okay, then just click here. Okay, all right, then go to this path in the system variable once again and click here. Then if your computer is same to my one, then just click on new. If you see only one line, everything is in one line, just click at the end, then just put semicolon and just paste here after semicolon. Okay, but please make sure you are not deleting anything, because if you delete something from here, your computer might create little problem because you don't know what you are deleting. Okay, what program you are deleting, what software you are deleting, if you don't know much about computer. But since I know my computer, what are this, I can delete and I can reinstall. You know, if you understand well, you can do anything with your computer, but if you don't understand, please be careful. Then what I'm going to do, if your computer is same as my one, just click on new and paste this what this link, then backslash and write bin. Okay, what does it mean? You are um, just providing the um, file path of the bin folder, okay, to the path of the system variable. Okay, just click on OK. Then let me show you what did I mean. So this is bin folder. Okay, so this is the path of the whole software JDK, this software. But bin, when I double click on bin, I have another path. You see, now after this program files java slash jdk 1.8.0 underscore 201 slash bin. So only this bin is edit. So what I did, I just put slash bin into the system variable path. Okay, so now we can go back and check whether uh, Java is properly installed into our machine. So what we can do, we can write Java, then space, then hyphen, we say also dash, some says minus, no problem. Then we can write version, right? Version, and we can see Java version is here. So now Java environment is ready, Java software is ready to be working for software development or writing code with Java programs or programming language using Selenium uh, in Eclipse IDE. I told you earlier what is IDE, and those who are following my video tutorials on Selenium with Python and Python programming language, or those who are following my um, YouTube channel, coding and testing. And the name of the channel is coding and testing. Okay, they know what is IDE. IDE is nothing but text editor, actually, where we write codes, where we do write programs. Okay, so I just use exit command, and I already set up variables. Okay, so we have completed step 2. Okay, I can write step 1. Okay, we can just copy it. Maybe it will look a little more professional. Okay, then I'll just write, copy and paste, then just change the numbers, rewrite the numbers. Okay, and I'll change the number. 2, then write step 3, step 4, step 5, step 6, step 7. Alright, it looks better. Now, what we are going to do, we are going to download and install Eclipse IDE. Again, IDE means Integrated Development Environment. Sometimes these are interview question, some people are crazy. They ask about ABCD, whatever. It's our responsibility to answer them and satisfy their um, questions answer. Okay, now I go to again go to Google. Then I write download Eclipse Eclipse IDE. Okay, Eclipse. Uh, there are a lot of versions. You can choose any one. I'll choose Neon. Okay, Eclipse Lunar. Then I just click here. Okay, Luna is a past version of Eclipse. Please visit your download page for the latest version. We can take the latest version, no problem, but you can choose the previous one also. Still it is working. So my computer is 64-bit, so I'm choosing this one. Okay, you can choose the download package also, and download. You can download from here also, no problem. This is JDK, right? So I click on double click on download, and Eclipse is being downloaded here. Okay, now this is open source. You don't need to pay, but if you want to contribute, it's always welcome to contribute to the community, since they are giving you huge service. You can donate $5 to $10 or $50 as you wish, but it's not mandatory. Okay, it's up to you. So it's being downloaded again. If you want to donate to the community, you can, but it's not mandatory. Okay, now I go to my download file. You see Eclipse is already here. Now sometimes when you download, especially the second link, you might not get Eclipse like this. You will get Eclipse in a zip folder. If you find in the zip folder, what do you have to do? You have to just click on zip folder, right button click, then just extract. Okay, extract in a file, uh, extract it. Okay, and then just double click and run it. Okay, always run it. It's now we are going to install it into our machine, into our system, into our computer. All right, now it's working. You see Eclipse installer. It's a functioning. I'm really sorry. I put inside of my mouth cough drop to minimize my coughing. I'm really sorry. And you can choose this one or that one, no problem, but I'll choose this one. Eclipse IDE for Java developers. Okay, then installer folder, it's going to Theta desktop Java this folder, but you can choose the destination by yourself. You can create folder and send them wherever you want to. Create start menu entry, create desktop shortcut. I want shortcut also. Okay, then just click on install. and it's being installed. It'll take a couple of minutes, not more than 30 seconds usually, but sometimes it might take a little time depending on your computer, speed of the computer, internet, and so on. Uh, Installation process is taking longer than usual. Collected one artifacts for HTTP to download .eclipse. Okay, so do you trust this certificates? Yes. Then I just select all you can, then accept selected. Okay, I trust it because I always use it. I just uninstall to show you. Then just click on launch button and Eclipse is being launched. Okay, now what is workspace? Workspace is nothing but the location where we are putting the folder, actually our data together, our projects. Now workspace, if I want to relocate it, what I can do, I can go to my desktop and choose any folder where I want to store it. Let's learn Selenium. I can mm, store my projects and files here. Then select folder, click on select folder. Let's learn Selenium. It's going to desktop. Let's learn Selenium folder. Then I just click on launch. Okay. Now, if I go to my, now we already installed, download and install Eclipse IDE. Now we are going to create Java project in Eclipse IDE. Okay. So here is the folder where we are sending the workspace, our projects, our folders, our files, everything. Then welcome. If you want to check it out, tutorials, overview, you can do it, but right now we are going to straight to our Eclipse. This is the environment where we are going to work. Here is Package Explorer. You are going to create project, folders, files, everything here, software. Okay. You will import softwares here, and the libraries also that are necessary to run our program. Okay. And here, this is the canvas or text editor where you are going to write and edit your codes and programs. Okay. And here you are going to see the uh, output. Okay, now if you want to make it a little bigger, what you can do, you can just set it up. Right now we are not going to do it. I will show you later on. So we are going to create a Java project right now. We are in step 4. Okay, so let's create Java project. Go to file, then go to new, then click on Java project, then give a name to project. We can name it Selenium with Java. Okay, or you can say just Selenium project. Excuse me. Then click on next. then finish, and here is your Java project. This is Java runtime environment system library. It's by default it has been imported. Then this is source, src means source folder. Okay, then I minimize it and go to source folder, right button click, go to new, then create a package. uh, Now by convention you have to name. If you write capital, it will say discouraged package name. By convention, package name usually start with a lowercase, so you can write Selenium training. Okay, step by step, finish. And here is the package. Now in the package, inside the package, we are going to create a class. Now what is class? Class is nothing but a blueprint, a template. Now when you want to build a house, what do you need? You need a blueprint, right? So based on the blueprint, we build the house. So house is an object. Output, okay, output, the outcome or the result. The same way, you are creating a class that is blueprint, and based on the class, we are going to write some codes or program that will develop test case, test script, like framework, and a lot of things. Okay, so class in Java is nothing but a blueprint. Just remember one sentence, okay? And it's a very popular interview question. Okay, the interviewer will start with tell about yourself. Okay, then they will start with um, oh, what did you do in the last project, and they will start with Java. And first question will be what is class in Java project. So class is nothing but a blueprint, a template based on what we are going to create object. Very simple. Now, if you can tell the interviewer in just one sentence, you will be happy. But if you cannot tell it at the very beginning of the interview, he will not continue maybe, you know. So uh, you have to have very clear idea or concept. Okay, concept should be very clear. Now we are going to name it. What we are going to name? The class name. Class name I can say login tests, or I can say automating, say for example Facebook. Okay, then I can check it. If I put check mark, then we don't need to write it again and again. But if we don't check, we have to write it. So check it if you don't want to write, but I always uncheck because I love writing. Okay. um, to finish, I will show you how shortcut you can write very quickly. Okay, so this is the class. Okay, now this is your class. Okay, now package Selenium training has been imported. Okay, now so we need main method that we didn't check. If we had been checked it, it would have written automatically. So what I will do, I will just write main, this is main method, then press Ctrl and hit enter. Sorry, not enter, is a space bar, and it's being popped up, and I just click on enter, and it has been written out for me very quickly. So what I did, again, those who are for the first time looking it, don't be panicked, don't be scared. Okay, it's not a rocket science. Even rocket science can be learned. It's very easy. Just write main, then press on control, then press on spacebar, then press on enter, and it has been written for us. Okay, now we can write some Java program. In Java, like other programming languages, it has integer, it has floating, it has string. Okay, the variables, sorry, data types. And in Java, it's not like Python. In Python, we don't need to define or declare, but in Java, we have to define or declare. We have to say integer, then a, then you have to say integer b. Actually, we can declare it together, like integer a comma b comma c. You can declare like this also, but usually we don't do it. And in Java, this is called terminator, the semicolon. Some say semicolon. Okay, this is mandatory. Uh, though in Python we have seen it's not necessary. Okay, we don't use semicolon in Python, but in Java it's mandatory. And I can write integer c, and I also define integer d. Okay, and then I can um, say a is equal to, okay, I can assign value 1000 or 10,000. Then I can write b is equal to 5,000. Okay, 5,000, so it is 10,000. Then I can say c is equal to a plus b. Okay, and d is equal to a minus b. All right, and now we can say system. You can also write it very um, easily. You just write CISO, then press Control spacebar, and it has been written automatically. Okay, and you can now run uh, a. Okay, and you can just copy it and just paste it 4 times, 3 times. Okay, and you can just change the variable. It's a b, and this is c, and this is d. And what you can do, you can now execute it. Execute means run. So you can run it many ways. I want to save it first. Okay, then you can run as Java application. Error exists, record projects. What is record? Okay. Uh, One thing more we need. We need Selenium jars. I'm sorry, Selenium jars. We didn't we didn't install it. So I'll go to Selenium, seleniumhq.org. This is the uh, main website of Selenium. Then what is Selenium? Selenium automates browser. Actually, Selenium is set up automation tools that automates browser. Then click on download, and this is the latest version of Selenium standalone server. Okay, Selenium jar. Now you can also find it here, this one. So we are using Java. Just click on download, and it's being downloaded. I'm sorry, it should be in the step. Hmm, we can merge it with JDK installation uh, and setup environment. Then hmm, we can say download and install Eclipse IDE. Okay, then we can create Java project in the third step. Then in the fourth step, what we can do, we can um, download and install Selenium jars. Okay, so now we are in the fourth step. So I'm going to, oh, we already downloaded. So show in folder, and here is Selenium Java jar. Selenium jar, we have to extract it, extract files, and where is it? Selenium jars, Selenium Java, this one. So we have to take this libraries, okay? So what we can do is we can just click on the project, right button click, and go to build path. Okay, then add configure build path, click here and click on library. The GRE system library is already here. Then we have to add the Selenium jars. It's in download folder, right? Download section. Then go to Selenium. Where is Selenium Java? This one. And I just take these two jars. Okay, click on OK, and both of them has been imported. I click on apply, then apply and close, and you see reference libraries are right here. It has been imported, and you can bring it another ways. Mm, Java project. Why still it is? Okay, let us run it and see what's wrong. Then go to Java application. It say error exists in required project, Selenium project. Proceed with launch. Error in workspace. Okay. Uh, Okay, let us see what's wrong with the workspace. Our workspace is in the desktop right here. Selenium project, metadata has been, and this is metadata. Okay. So what we do, we just refresh now, and this error has been gone away. I just right button click, then click on Java application, and it has been executed. Let's check now the output, and output is here. A A is equal to 10,000, B is equal to 5,000, and C is equal to C is A plus B, so it's 1,000 and 5,000 is equal to plus 15, and D is A minus B, so 10,000 minus 5,000 is equal to 5,000. Okay, thus you can continue programming with Java, and let's also write some other programs for you better understanding. Those who are very new, let me show you. I'm going to deal with string because most of the time we have to deal with integer and string. By this time you know very well what is integer and what is string, what is floating, what is variable, you know, what is defining, what is declaration, because you have been following my um, YouTube channel as well as my short course on Selenium with Python last 2 weeks with me, those who are uTester at uTest. So in string we say str, we can say x. Okay, um, we have to write string, and this time we are like um, declaring, defining a variable xy jet like this. You can do it at once rather just writing string x semicolon string y semicolon string z semicolon, and you can just now write x is equal to we are learning and write y is equal to Selenium with Java. Okay, and we have to terminate with semicolon, and z is equal to x plus y, say for example x plus y. All right, and now we can uh, print it out. We can write so control space bar, and it has been written for us, and we can run it x, and we can just copy it and paste it 2 times and write y, and last one is z. Okay, and now we can execute test from here also, run automating Facebook. Okay, just click here, then click on OK, and we can see this output, and we are learning Selenium with Java. We are learning Selenium with Java. Now we see learning and Selenium all together. To do it, what we can do is we can just make a white space. What white space means, just a space, and we can run it again. Even we can run it from this class, right button click and run as Java application. Okay, so I showed you, now it's okay. We are learning Selenium with Java. I showed you the test execution three ways. One from here, just right button click. Another one is from here, and third one is just from click on the class, then run from here. Okay, thus we can uh, write Java codes. Okay, now in Java we do have also commented. Okay, how we comment? I just uh, highlight it and press Ctrl slash, and this has been commented. Okay, and again, if you want to uncomment again, you can just press on Ctrl slash, and it will be. We can uncomment also. All right, so if you now run it, nothing will come out because all Java programs has been commented. Comment is telling the program not to run them. Okay, so when you give a note for your fellow software development engineer in test, you can just comment your note so that other developer can understand what you are talking about. You can leave a better explanation for your code. Okay, now what we are going to do, this is the first step, and let us what we have done so far. We write some test script to automate. Okay, use some commands in Selenium. Okay, let's do it. What we can do is which step we are in? We are in write some scripts to automate browser, right? Or web application, and using some commands in Selenium. So to do it, what we have to do is we have to instantiate browser. Let me start from here, or we can just delete it now. Okay, if you want it, maybe we can keep it, no problem. uh, then what we can do, we can create an object for the Selenium WebDriver. Okay, we can write WebDriver uh, driver is equal to new Firefox driver. Okay, and we have to instantiate, sorry, we have to terminate with semicolon. Now driver is class, we have to import it. I just hover over it here because we have library here, right here. So we just hover over and we see import WebDriver, and it has been imported where? On the top, Selenium driver. Okay, then we also can hover over, and same way we click here and it has been also imported here. These are class, and we can import it from Selenium libraries. Selenium jar. Okay, then what I can do now, we have instantiated uh, object, and we do it to access the inbuilt method and function. How we can access them, I will tell the driver now and say dot operator. When I press on dot, it's asking me which one I'm going to use. The inbuilt method and functions are here, and I can use whatever I need to code my programs. Okay, I can tell WebDriver driver go and get, where is get mm, get string, this one. Okay, I just double click here and it is here, and I'm telling driver go and get what, uh, https okay, colon / facebook .com. Okay, now I can execute it and see what happens. Now it should be invoking a browser, so no, it's not. It cannot. Why? We can check it. Exception thread main Java, no class founder error.com Google, come on collect Firefox driver. Okay, um, let's see what's wrong. Now let us again, I just want to remove it. Let us again run this script and check why it's not running. Now sometimes we have to do troubleshoot when these are not working. I guess the problem is with the reference library. When we take the reference library from here, this is Selenium standalone server, the latest version. And when we take from here, okay, sometimes it can be problematic in some computer. So I will recommend you to take this one from here, because here you will find only Selenium standalone server, just one library, and here you will find two libraries that we have seen. So let me take this one. Okay, and it's being downloaded. Let's check it. It's right here. Uh, so we are not using Selenium jars right here, right? There are two jars. We are not using this one. Oh, that we forgot to take this library too. We have to take all libraries actually. I think we can try with it. Let us try. So we just click on the project, right button click, build path, then configure build path, go to libraries, add external jars, click on the leaves, and take all the libraries. Okay, so all libraries are here now, and click on apply, apply and close, and we see all the libraries are now here. Okay, let's try this. If it doesn't work, then we have to take server standalone. Click here, and now see it's running actually. Now still it's not running fully. Let's see what's wrong with it. It says the path to the driver executable must be set by driver gecko driver system property. So it's telling us to set system property like system dot set properties. Let's check, not properties, not this one, property. Then the key is this one, WebDriver dot gecko driver. Okay, just paste here. I copied it. Then the value will be the path of the gecko driver. Path of the gecko driver. Let's see what is gecko driver. All right, path will be here, and there will be termination. Okay, now gecko driver, for gecko driver we have to go right here, https ://github gecko driver till here. Okay, so we can go and check the gecko driver where it is. Right here there should be gecko driver. I don't see gecko driver here. Gecko driver, just click here. Gecko drivers sometimes maybe WebDriver protocol, WebDriver, gecko driver. Let's click here and see. Concept of gecko driver. Where is gecko driver? Excuse me. A better, I can show you better place from where you can find it. Gecko driver. Gecko driver is right here. I do have gecko driver on my computer, but I'm not going to show it. I want to show you from scratch. So just Mozilla gecko driver, just click here, and it's being it's right here. Okay, so what we can do, we can just click here. Let's come to the same place, I think. It's right here. So if you are using Windows, then use gecko driver, this version Windows 32. If even your computer is 64, in my experience I have seen sometimes it doesn't fit for 64 Windows. So 32 fits for 64-bit as well as for 32-bit. So I will choose this one. Okay, and it's being downloaded. It might take like 30 seconds, and it's already downloaded. Let's show in folder, and it is gecko driver. Right button click, since it is in the zip folder. Then just extract files and click on OK, and Gecko driver is extracted. Let's see where is Gecko driver. Now you can use Gecko driver in many ways, but I just want to show you one way, and in the next step I will show you also how we can use it. Gecko driver, can you see where is Gecko driver? Gecko driver. I don't see Gecko driver. Drivers right here. Oh, Gecko driver. I'll take this path. Okay, how I can take the path? I can just go to properties, then take this path. Okay, take this path where I will paste here, and I'll put double slash, then bring rest of the path. Where is it? Rest of the path is here. Where here? Um, this one. Then we have to use also .exe means executable. Like paste here, then just write .exe. Okay, this is the extension of the file Gecko driver actually. Okay, I think you understand it. Uh, Now, if you are using Windows, if your computer is Windows, then uh, if there is just single slash, you have to make it double slash always. And for Mac and other computer, it's okay always. Okay, now just try it. Just execute the script and see what happens. Now you see it's invoking the browser, right? And navigating to utest.com. Okay, you can navigate to anywhere actually. If you want to navigate to facebook.com, that's fine. You can write facebook.com. Okay, and just navigate, just run it. It has been invoked the browser and navigate to www.facebook.com. Now you see the window, it's not expanded in full. To do it, what we have to do, we have to tell the driver uh, dot, I'm telling the driver to manage, okay, manage what? Manage the window. And how I'm telling to manage him, I'm telling him to maximize it for me. Okay, now if you just run it, you will see it's invoking the browser, navigating to facebook.com, and expanding the window 100% in full. Okay, now I am going to tell the driver, go and find element by ID, element, I say by dot ID, okay, and inside the ID, just we will put the value of ID. Now let's go to Facebook, open it, and I just right button click, inspect the element. Actually, I don't know still what we have to find the element and locate it. So what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to just I click here the same way we did in Selenium with Python. First click, and when it is a little blue, then click back here, and we can see now ID is equal to value is email and name is email. So we can use ID or name, any one of them. I will use name. I copy the value because I am using the property is name and value is email, and I am telling the driver to send keys. So what I'm telling to send, and I'm telling to send my email address. It can be like coding and testing daily @ gmail.com. Say for example, actually I'm using fake Gmail address, not actual email address. When we are using um, incorrect credential, we call it negative testing. I'm doing it negative testing. Okay. Now we will talk later on what is positive testing, what is negative testing. Then I'm telling driver dot find element by ID, say for example. So what element we are going to find actually? We are going to find the element of the password field now. Okay, I just click on password and uh, okay, again password, and it's showing the password. ID is pass and name is pass also. I'll take ID and it is pass. I just copy and paste it. I think those who are following my previous video tutorial on Selenium with Python, uh, it's becoming more easier for you what's going on. Now by find element by dot we are choosing ID and the value is this, and we are going to send keys. All right, and the password will be anything ABCD1234. I'm using fake password also. So let's run the tests and check whether it's working fine. Okay, it's invoking the browser, navigating to facebook.com and sending keys. Okay, and now what we have to inspect the element of login button, inspect element, and also same way we have to click here, sorry, click on login. Okay, and see what element we do have. Login, actually we have to do it again, I think. Login, yeah, ID is login button, name is login. I'll better take login name by name. And what action we are taking here? We are just clicking, we are not sending anything here. Okay, so let's right, driver telling, we are telling driver to find elements by ID or by name, by dot name. What happened? There should be like by dot name, and there should be the value is login, and what action we are going to take, that is click. Okay, click. Let's check once again. Name is login, yeah, correct. And now we can run the test and see what happens. In our test should be passed, okay, and it's going to be clicked on login. You didn't click, right? And the message should be your email you have entered doesn't match any account. So our test is passed because we willingly gave incorrect credential, and when we put incorrect credential we cannot enter into our uh, Facebook. Okay, so but I see it couldn't click. Let's see why. It should be clicked, right? Navigating to facebook.com, sending keys, and finally it didn't click on login button. Okay, let's see, find element, driver find element by name, and let's do with by ID. Just write by ID and check again. Login, name is login, ID is login button. I take ID, okay, I just copy it and paste on here. Then I just say click and it should be working. It's invoking the browser, navigating to facebook.com, sending keys, and it clicked and we got a message. Okay, and now what we can say, our um, driver, we can tell our driver dot close. Okay, and I can say driver dot quit the browser, quit, and you see the browser, it opened earlier, it didn't quit, means it didn't close. Okay, but when now we write WebDriver.close, it closing and it's quitting at the same time. Now just look at it. It's simple test scripts that we have written or programmed in Java using Selenium. Okay, so so it was the first video tutorial for especially uTesters, those who are newbie in test automation, those who are working as a manual tester or test engineer, QA engineer, but planning to switch to test automation, Selenium with Java or Selenium with Python. I just created video tutorial for them. This is the very basic and core concept of uh, Selenium. Now, actually, what we are doing here, let me little bit explain. To find element and locate element, we have to take 3 steps. There are, first, we have to find and locate the element. Okay, what element? By name, by ID, by link tags, by CSS, by XPath. I will show you step by step. And we are finding elements and locate them first. Then secondly, we are determining action. We are taking decision what we are going to do. We are going to send keys, or we are going to click. Okay, so we can say determining action. Then finally, what we do, we pass the parameter. These are, we call them parameter, right? We are passing correct credentials or incorrect credentials. Okay, so passing parameter, we can say pass the parameter or passing the parameters. Okay, this is the core concept of Selenium. If you understand these 3 things, and if you can find element and locate the elements and pass the parameter, then you can very easily understand the next step of Selenium. Even you can understand the frameworks. If you don't understand this, okay, it will be really difficult for you. Now it has 3 parts. I can show you. This is like we are setting it up. Okay, this is tear down the same way we did in the Selenium with Python, and this is obviously test scripts. Okay, so next time we will learn all these 3 parts in detail, and till now, stay well. Thank you very much for being with me. We are about an hour and a half, and if you understand this, this is really a strong foundation on Selenium with Java, and definitely you can understand everything from now on if you understand it. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you very much. If you like my video tutorial, don't hesitate to make comments in the YouTube channel, and subscribe my channel to get more update, more video tutorial like this one. Okay, thank you very much. And if anyone want to contact with me, or you have any question, feel free to contact at coding and testing daily @gmail.com, and you can also coding and testing daily @gmail.com. You can also visit my website www.myname.com. Okay, and you can just comment it. We can comment it. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you very much. See you in the next video tutorial tomorrow.